Hi, and welcome to the Deep Dive, where I, the creator of the Deep End, will go more in depth about each of my shows. But this is the deep dive of the entire Deep End. I will go over the processes of making it, performing it, and re listening back to it. Then I will give my final thoughts. To start off with making it, I made a very slow improvement. It took two swings and a misses until I finally got it a bit right in the third one, but the biggest issue I had was that I kept starting the scripts way later than I should have. I had about a week to do them all, but I kept choosing to do them like the day before, which if I have not already posted them somewhere or not, usually they're like 27 pages double spaced and at like 13 font, but it's still it takes me possibly like 6 hours uninterrupted, which is kind of hard with my brain, to get the entire script done. And obviously, any extra time it takes me to sit in the studio and work on it before my show. But the thing that I want everyone to know is that every show has my full effort. My energy is different, but they always take my full effort. There isn't one that I've ever just went, screw it, that'll work. No, I always think it through. Sometimes I don't think through it enough, but I still think it through. Now, when it came to performing my shows, once again, I had a very slow improvement. At first, I wasn't really confident in what I was doing or how I was doing it, but over time, I started kind of getting into the role of my characters, which also gave me a better understanding of how to actually perform the show rather than just doing it. But unfortunately, throughout every show, I kept making very common mistakes, like stuttering over my words, that was forced, and doing things like accidentally pressing the wrong button at the wrong time, or pressing it too early, pressing it too late, stuff like that. Now, lastly, when it came to re listening to it, obviously, I kept listening to the very slow improvement. I at first was like, oh, geez, this is terrible. I don't know if I should actually post these. But then as I keep listening to them, I'm like, okay, maybe these sorry excuses for first two show can be overlooked if everyone looks at the others. And ultimately, I'm glad it's over. Like, as fun as this was, I don't think this could work out. Um, at least not without a paycheck. And then ultimately, I had a lot of could've, should've, would've moments. Like, I could've talked more enthusiastically. I should've talked more enthusiastically. I would've talked more enthusiastically, but I didn't. And so here we are. Now, when it comes to my final thoughts, I'm just happy I was given the chance to make this show, and I hope others enjoy it too. And with that, that is the end of all the deep dives. If I did not answer any questions that you had, once again, feel free to drop them in the comments. Then I will try to answer them as quick as possible. Just please do not bombard me. And with that, you have yourself a great day.